Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I love? Patreon.com/inkdependence, where patrons get access to a patron-only Discord, ad-free videos, and the joy of knowing they help support this channel. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike, and today I've got this big old box. This is from Journalsay, which is a company out of Hong Kong, which has like a crazy array of products for journaling, for scrapbooking, for like general stationery use, all that kind of stuff that we like. And they reached out again and said, hey, Mike, would you like to work together again? You know, they must have liked what I did the last time, and y'all enjoyed that one too. So I was like, yeah, absolutely. And so we did the same kind of thing we did last time. They gave me a code which would be good for $100 worth of stuff this time, which is kind of wild because Journalsay is like things are very low price there, and the stock is constantly changing and rotating. If I can find links for the various things I have in here, I will try to put them down here and in the you know, some prices and stuff here, like on the screen, and I'll try to put links in the description. But some of the stuff like changes out a lot. It seems like they get things sort of like a big whack of things at once, and then like that thing is gone, they'll like replace it with other things. So I can't guarantee you'll find this stuff, but I can say you'll have a huge array of things that you can find over there, and they are all like I said, very reasonably priced. However, there is also a discount/affiliate code that I will put down here as well, and you know, it helps me out if you use that, lets them know where you came from, and I do get a little bit of store credit and such for that. So you know, hit that code up down there if you want to check out some stuff from Journalsay, and let's see what's in here. So while they gave me a code for a certain number of dollarinos, I didn't want to do the shopping because I thought it was really fun last time and Audrey did it. So just like last time, Audrey has looked through the Journalsay site, done a whole bunch of shopping, put in an order, and I don't know what's in here. Come on now. Also, don't want to cut the packaging here if I can help it. This did come fairly quickly, I believe, this time. Last time it came, it kind of took a little while last time. I think it might have gotten lost in shipping. They are coming from Hong Kong, and I think it ships through, like, I don't know, Chicago or something like that. Oh, okay, so we have an outer wrap here. All right, chuck that. That sort of poly bag is always good. Ah, okay, and then we have a big old bag here that is bubble wrap. Cool, get in here. Bam. Okay, there we go. Journalsay, focus on journal supplies. Oh, this is my little Civivi Gent here, which is a little lockback knife. Very classy little number here. Set it over there in case we need it. All right, let's dive in. All right. Wow. Okay, so this is nicely packaged. We have here a little thank you from Journalsay. There's all this kind of information here. Express our gratitude. We launched a special creator incentive program. Oh, wow. Okay. Share your views, etc. Interesting. All right. Well, we'll check this out. That's pretty neat. All right. Let's get... That's the easiest way to do this on camera, because this box top is really trying to close on me. Just to open this, there's a nice ribbon. A little sticker here. I like this kind of paper. I use this also as packing for my orders a lot, because you can buy, like, you know, a really big roll of it, and it's fairly protective. It's nice. Mine's usually more crumpled up though than this. So, oh wow, this is look, just wow. Look at this. Hold on a sec. All right, so there's a huge wow. What a variety of things in here. All right, so let's, I'm gonna take this off the table here, and we'll kind of get into it a little bit at a time. All right, I had to go and get like I had to go and get a stool over here to put this box on because it is so big. All right, let's take a look at this first. This little pack of green pens. Audrey went big on the greens here. That's fun. All right, so these are, I think, just various kinds of green pens. Let me grab a piece of scratch paper to scribble some stuff on. All right, this is just scratch paper. It's probably like 20-pound paper. These are just offcuts from when I'm sending orders and printing out packing slips and mailing addresses and things like that. Interesting. Okay, so these seem to be kind of like... Oh, this one's kind of stuck. So it must have gotten jammed in shipping or something. Ah, okay, it got unscrewed a little bit, I think. Yeah. No, it's just getting stuck. All right, this one's not great. Maybe don't get this one. But let's see how it writes anyway. Pop that off there. Oh. Well, the first one I tried has apparently arrived broken. That's unfortunate. I wonder what's going on here. These are pretty simple sorts of pens. It'd be weird if it was... I think it must have gotten jammed in shipping, and it's been, and like the mechanism's been damaged a bit there. It doesn't really want to engage. That's too bad. All right, let's see how the ink looks, though. All right, so this is a ballpoint. I don't know if I would use this one anyway. Ballpoint greens, as you can see here, are notoriously not great. This one's like very, very pale. It's actually kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a bright springy green, but it's pretty pale, and ballpoint greens are often like that. I may be able to use this in some other format, though, because it is a very standard looking cartridge. So that's interesting. It's kind of weird that this got mashed in shipping, though, given that it was in that big box. But that's the only thing I can guess is that this. Oh yeah, no, this took some damage here. This has definitely been mushed. No, that's too bad. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so this one looks kind of like a what do you call this? Precise V5 from Pilot. And yeah, it's a nice bright green rollerball action there. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Whoa, where'd that come from? I think it came from here. This green pack has been interesting. All right, so this one, again, sort of looks like a Pilot in form, but not really. This is the C-Color Free Ink Roller. Interesting. All right, so another rollerball, another slightly different green color. This one, again, sort of the same kind of like point and everything here. This is a X55. Interesting. So some Chinese-made roller balls. This one looks like it's very similar to that green color there. Actually, all three of those are looking about the same when they've dried. Interesting. Oh, here we have a highlighter. It's a whole different thing. All right. They've all got the same kind of feed mechanism in here, which is interesting. Oh, this one reminds me... I think it's a roller ball, though. Yes, this reminds me of a... Man, what pen used to look like this? Was this a Pentel of some sort that had this kind of body shape to it and this sort of... I mean, nothing exactly like this, but it reminds me of this one Pentel gel roller I used to have back in the day. Oh no, this one reminds me of the Pentel gel roller. It's even got this like kind of leaves and stuff on it. Although I think the Pentel ones weren't leaves, but... and this is not a gel roller. This is another brighter green roller ball. Interesting. All right, so we have like essentially... one unfortunately destroyed ballpoint, a highlighter, and then several green roller balls of various kinds. That's fun. All right, that gives you a whole bunch of different kinds to try there. I like that none of them are the same. That gives me a bunch of different things to try. That's pretty cool. Unfortunate about this one getting mushed, but that was probably the one I would use the least anyway. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Aha, what's this? A vintage typewriter. Oh, it's a little clamp. It's like a little paper clamp. That's fun. Yeah. Oh, it's a little clip right there, so you can clip your papers together. I actually have something kind of like that that holds a bunch of these together for me, and I just kind of keep it on here. This is the Pensco Clampy Clamper Clamp. Let's do the same kind of thing. Yeah, it does the same kind of thing. So if you have a bunch of random papers you need to keep together, I use these just as scratch pads, just a bunch of papers stuck together. These work the same kind of way. This one's just a little bit smaller. Also, if you just like have some business papers you need to clamp together, that's pretty cool. All right, neat. And it's way more fun than your average clip or clamp. That is the vintage typewriter Butterfly Dances for Life. Enclampane. That's Enclampane in la route. I don't know what that means, but that's kind of fun. All right, what else we got in here? Oh, okay. What are these? What are these? Classic Color Studio. Ah, some more pens. All right, so Audrey found me some cool pens in here. Came unscrewed a little bit in transit. All right, these are neat. These don't look like anything I've had before. Actually, they all got a little bit unscrewed in transit. These did have to go across the ocean. All right, let's take these little tips off here and see what they're like. All right, these are all those sort of vintagey kind of colors, which is interesting. They're called Classical Langau Classical Color Studio. Kind of these colors. All right, let's see how they go. All right, the answer is these look really nice. So I thought they were going to be very, very fine because they have a really fine needle tip on there. It does say 0.6 millimeter, which is interesting. Sometimes, mostly you get 0.5 millimeters, but This is an interesting looking refill. It kind of looks like an Energel refill, but the scale is all different. So it's kind of got that same step that those have as I remember them. But yeah, interesting. Okay, so these aren't like anything else I've tried. And honestly, this ink is really nice. It feels kind of thick. It's kind of luscious. It's really fun. I like it. And the colors are all very good. The camel one is a little bit lighter than I thought it was going to be. And you can see it did a little bit of railroading there, but that's not really a big deal. And this one, I did have a couple of skips. That's honestly because I picked the pen up off the paper. I do that sometimes when I'm writing with things like gel pens because I'm so used to writing with fountain pens that I just don't really give it any pressure at all. I have a really light hand. And so that'll happen to me sometimes with ballpoints and gel pens. But wow, I really like this. They're so opaque. They remind me kind of, let's see if I can find any of these. They remind me a little bit of these, like in terms of how the ink looks. These are called Matte Hop, and I haven't used this one in a little while, so it's going to be a little bit weird, but also there's it's because there's no padding under here, I think is what's going on. So these Matte Hop ones are meant to be like very pop art, sort of like comic sort of situation. You're supposed to like write really slowly with them, which I honestly have a hard time doing. But when you write with them, they become, whoa, I really shook the camera there. They become very like matte as they dry. This one, man, it railroaded all over the place. I was having issues with this one. The black one I haven't used that much because it's not as interesting as like green and red, but I didn't have those handy. So it's got that same kind of like almost paint sort of look to it. That's rad. I actually like these a lot. That's really cool. Okay. So the rollerball ones were a little bit, they're fine, but not super thrilling, I guess. But these are interesting and different. So that's pretty cool. And I haven't read with a rollerball in a little while. I kind of dig those. Like, it didn't bleed through this paper at all, which is good. One of the reasons I don't use rollerballs that often is because they do tend to bleed through. Even like the Pilot Precise V5s and stuff like that can bleed through papers like this. But yeah, no problem with that one. So that's cool. Okay, so I looked, and those are all the pen type things. This kind of pen type thing. There's a whole lot of other really cool stuff in this box though. So let's grab some other things. Okay, so just kind of off the top here, I think these are going to be stickery type things. Things are kind of in an order here. We got like notebooks, we got paper, we got ink, we got a little bit of washi. Oh, a very little bit of washi. I think this is the only washi we have here. All right, so let's look in here. Fragmented Dreams from Candy Poetry. Interesting. All right, let's get into this. I'm never sure how to open these. So I kind of just go into the middle. I don't know. What do y'all do with these? How do you open them? Oh, this is cool, actually. I was like, oh, it's going to be a nice little pastel washi tape, but that's not actually what we've got going on here. We have here, so this is a tape style washi. And it's like, that's why it's held together with this little bit of sticky stuff. Fun. So this is a washi that is made up of all kinds of like little bits of poetry, it looks like. Interesting. And they're in like slightly different colors. They're like some like ombre and some fade here that are sort of natural places to cut it. But then when you want to stick it to stuff, you peel off what you like, cut it up however you want. Oh, this has a nice interesting edge to it. And then you just peel the backing off here and it'll stick to whatever you want it to stick to. That's a pretty cool kind of washi. It doesn't work just like a tape, so you don't want to necessarily put it in a tape dispenser. And the reason you want to keep this little piece of masking tape here is that this will help you close it because there's no sticky stuff on the back, obviously, for it to stick to itself. But yeah, that's really pretty. I think that'll be really nice, like going across the corner or the bottom edge of a journal page or something like that. It seems like exactly what this is for. And also I found this in the box, and this is like a hard plastic pointy forceps situation, which actually will probably be really good for these, which are all kinds of stickers and stuff. Oh, neat. Okay, that's not quite a sticker. What's this? Artist painting palette. These look like sticker flakes, all kinds of little swashy sticker flakes here. Audrey knows that I like this kind of stuff. I'm a big fan of like, just sort of like abstract things for these little sticker flakes. Wow, that's really cool. And one of the things about sticker flakes, you don't really want to touch them too much once you get the sticky stuff exposed, because you don't want to ruin the stickums or if you have like clear ones like this and you have like fingerprinty fingers, then sometimes you can get like little fingerprints on there and it kind of looks bad. So I have this little pair of tweezers here, but I can use these for other things. They're actually pretty nice tweezers. This is going to be nicer if I can ever get the side off. I always have a problem getting the pieces separated on these sticker flakes. Like it's the only problem with using sticker flakes, and it doesn't stop me because I really like a sticker flake. But I'm going to fight with this for a second. Maybe I'll speed it up. Haha. All right, so this is a trick I use sometimes when I'm tired of fighting with things. As I get a piece of other tape, and then I will put it on top of it, and I'll just like peel it, and that'll often peel them apart. So that's a little trick for you. I just leave it sticking there. And then you can just grab this, like this, and kind of put it wherever you want. Where am I going to put this on now? I got to put it on something. All right, I'm just going to put it on the top of my little box here. This is a little box where I keep my sample swatch cards, and I'm doing stuff like gathering them for reviews or ones that are new and all that kind of thing. Yeah, really pretty little paint swatch type thing. Neat. All right, so these are pretty. I like that. Good job, Audrey. That's cool. And there are a bunch of different styles there. You can see on the back of the pack here. Like that. A whole bunch of different abstract styles. These, oh, these are these little stamp ones. Oh, that's fun. They're kind of blank stamps. Is that what these are? Girl's journey is a sea of stars, not the love of the world. I want to be a sailor of the Star River and take you through the whole universe. Look at that. Oh, whoa. Oh, these are interesting. Whoa, what are these? I don't know what that says. Whoa. They're like little frames and doodads, and are these stickers? I thought they were going to be some kind of sticker, but I'm not sure they are. Do these come apart? Huh. Well, let me get out my translator device. Hold on a second. All right, letter series of special paper materials. Special paper. 12 pictures, 2 sheets each, 24 pictures included. I don't know what those are. Okay, I'm going to guess that they are kind of what I thought they were originally, which is sort of a scrapbooking sort of thing that you can paste into things and write on and all that sort of thing. But I don't think they're sticky at all. I think these are something you're going to have to stick into something or staple on or press on or something like that. That's interesting. I don't often get something I'm just not at all sure what it is, and that's pretty cool. What do we have here? Deep sea elves. These are not deep sea elves. These are jellyfishes. Or sea jellies, as they are now called. Oh, these are just like nice, floaty sea jelly sticker flakes. I mean, these aren't really sticker flakes. These are just like full-on giant stickers. That's a big sticker. I'm 1, 2, like 3 inches tall, give or take. Wow, those are neat. All right, yeah. This is not going to go in my 5-year planner or my 5-year journal because that is just not enough space, but it can totally go in some other things and some other journaly things and whatnot. Make your pages more beautiful. Put them on the outside of an envelope to send to a friend. That's pretty cool. What's this one? Oh, a bunch of fish. It's the same kind of thing. Okay, I was worried it was only going to be one because there's only one there, but wow, look at these. Look at that thing. Oh, that's one. That's 2 stickers. Wait, is it 2 stickers? Oh, wow. It is 2 stickers. There's like different kinds. Those are rad. Look at those. Fancy goldfish. There's one of them lumpy goldfish. There's 2 of them. These are very like stained glass looking, very iridescent. Neat. And then we have another one here that is another more different kind of... Oh, is this the same thing? Shimmering koi. I think they might have just given us 2. Yeah, it looks like we got 2 of these. I don't know if there were supposed to be 2 of them or not, but we did get 2, so that's neat. What's this? Whoa. All right, this paper looks kind of wild. Looks like, reminds me of like locked up paper or something like that. Sort of like very natural, fibery materials here. Just kind of move this off to the side. There we go. All right, Christmas Adventures, Paper Christmas Island Collection, Retro Material Paper. Ew. What are these? Oh, that's fun. You know what I would probably use these for is like gift tags. Just like fold it in half and write your to's and froms in there. But these are very nice material. Like this paper looks really cool. That's neat. I think we'll punch a little hole in there, put some ribbon through it. I think you'd be in business. What are these? Are these cards or is it just more paper? Oh yeah, it's just paper. That's cool. Or write little notes to people or something. That's fun. I like those. I like a weird paper, and that definitely qualifies as a weird paper. Neat. What else is in this box? So I don't know what this is. It's a big old fish. Is this a pencil case that's shaped like a fish? Audrey has gotten me some cool stuff from this place before that's totally weird. Like, I still have this sitting here from the first box. This is an eraser that is a plunger and a little poop. And I haven't used it because it just kind of makes me laugh, but it just sits over here. Actually, this is a pencil you can sharpen. So you have a pencil and a plunger and a poop. So I don't know. That's just kind of like one of these fun novelty things that apparently they have sometimes. And this is just a big old fish for you to put your pens in. Got a little zipper on the bottom. I mean, I guess it also could be something like a change. Like you want to have like the coolest change purse around. You can have one of these. Let's see. Just chuck some pens in here. Do pens fit? Yeah, pens fit. They fit down into its little tail there. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Yeah, nice. Nice. This is far less serious than the last last pencil case I got from Journalsay, which was this one. And in this one, I keep a lot of these are like Rytech pens that I got off of Amazon, actually. But there's a whole bunch of them, so they fit in this thing really well, and it just kind of hangs off of my side table over here on this hoop. But this fish, that's awesome. Man, if you see me at a pin show, see if I have the fish case, because I might have a fish case with me. That's pretty awesome. Does it zip all the way back up? Yeah, it does. I love it. Go to Journalsay, buy a fish. All right, so here we have a couple of stamp pads. These are single color pigment stamp pads. I was telling Audrey that I needed some new stamp pads because I put mine away, but I had some that were drying out. And so, yeah, we got a bright red and it looks like a bright blue here. Do I have any stamps around? Let me see. Yeah, I do have a couple of stamps around. All right, let's try these out then, because why not, right? Why not? There's also some stuff in here I'm not going to be able to try out, I think, but just because I've seen what it is. I'm like, I don't know how I can try that right now. But it is something that we've been a little bit interested in. So let's see here. All right. All right, pure palette is what these are called. Let's grab our scratch paper here, move the fiche, and our knives and whatnot. All right, so these are some stamps. This one I got at Paper Source before I kind of wrote them off. This one's from Well Appointed Desk, never writing her off. So let's see what we got here. This one's like set aside to be cleaned. Ooh, I really went in too deep. This is a very juicy stamp. That's okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, I went a little too deep. One trick that I learned on Instagram from a guy is you put the stamp down and you just kind of like, you press it to the top, and then you won't get goo, like stamp ink inside the lines of the stamp. So definitely need to clean that one now, but let's check out the blue. This is my Keep the Post Office Public stamp here. I should have gone the other way. Why didn't I do it the other way? Okay, not too bad. Yeah, nice. Get some good stamps off that. All right, cool. Yeah, that's a nice bright blue color. I dig it. A lot of the stamps that I've gotten recently, or the stamp pads I've gotten recently, have been very neutral colors. Like I've gone for like tea colors and things like that. Well, that hasn't even gone through here yet. I wonder if this is a better paper than I'm giving it credit for. Let me get a little bit of a scribble here and see what we get. This might actually be my decent paper, and I'm just wrong about what I was using for notes on this one. Yeah, I think I might have accidentally used the good paper, because the fountain pen looks really nice on there. So I'm guessing this is the good paper, which also means that could be why some of these were doing like this one right here was doing some rollerblading, some railroading, because this paper is like maybe a little bit on the slick side, and it wasn't getting good purchase to like move the ball. And it can have something to do with how these work as well sometimes, and why none of this bled through. That's also probably part of it. Cool. Well, at least we know now. But yeah, these are nice bright looking stamps. That red especially is very good. I didn't have a red stamp pad at all. I might have had a blue of some sort, but it's very dark, and this is much more of a bright royal blue. I dig that. All right, so these I don't think I'm gonna be able to try out, but this is Japanese traditional paint for professional artists and crafters. Can be used as gouache and watered down to use as watercolor, ideal for sketch, illustration, card making, and more. Water-based pigment. Yes, this is a nice looking set of watercolors here. Audrey and I have been thinking about like maybe trying some watercolor just for funsies and like see how that goes, because you can be kind of, oh well, that tore off. I was not as careful with that as I should have been. All right, let's get crazy then. But I haven't dived in yet. But some of the Twitch streamers I watch, like Liz of I Paint Burbs, makes painting with this stuff look like it would be a lot of fun. And Audrey mentioned the other day, kind of just try some watercolor. I was like, yeah, that sounds neat. So yeah, these are cool looking. Can I? Yeah. They're totally dry. You can't. Oh no. Oh, these are from Kuratake. Oh, these are high quality. Oh, look at that. Oh no. 53. Oh, good. Whew. They have a number and stuff on the back. Number 31. Where'd the other one go? Found it. This mustard was trying to get away. In fact, it's yellow ochre. All right, cool. Yeah, these are Kuratake. So that's these are actually. Oh yeah, it says Kuratake right there. Look at that. Japanese traditional paint. Well, there you go. Kuratake indeed. Neat. Apply water brush to with color to activate it. Gensai pans may exhibit cracking due to extreme dryness, however, does not affect their quality. Occasionally, the pan texture may look rough due to tiny air bubbles. No big deal. Create a color chart by painting the color onto the back chart on the back side of a lid. Huh. Cool. All right. Neat. Well, we'll have to give those a try if we make some beautiful art. Oh, there we go. There's the color chart. You can do that for. Neat. Yeah. Wow. All right. Cool. Very nice. All right. All right, we have a few inks here. So Audrey actually asked me about these because she got me 2 colors last time. I got like a teal and an orange, I believe, from this set. These are from Karkos, and a friend of ours was like, "Oh yeah, I've got some of those. I got them off of I forget one of the Asian sites. I don't know, Alibaba or something like that, probably." But they said, yeah, they're actually weirdly good, and my swatches of those other ones were actually really nice. So let me try a little swatching here. I'll just do a little swatching on this paper since we found out that it's pretty good paper. It'll give us a pretty reliable swatch. Yeah. These have a little plug in them to keep them from leaking in transit, which is great, except that it can be a little hard to get out. And you kind of want to put it back in because these caps don't have the best seals, but oh, well, we got a little bit of red, so that's what the red looks like. Like I said, kind of hard to keep it from getting on your hands sometimes when you're doing that, even when you're using a pair of tweezers. All right, that's a very nice red. It's almost a pink at the edges. Definitely got a little bit of shading there. Looks nice on my finger next to that green. All right, let's take this and cram it back in there. All right, so there's the red. Karkos red. Looks nice. Let's see, we've got a violet and a hot pink as well. Clean this off. All right, so there's the violet and the hot pink now that I've swatched those out. Those also look like nice colors. And they're not really coming through on this paper. Yeah, this is a better paper for sure. This is not my 20-pound office paper. I'm glad to be wrong about that because it gave me something to swatch on. These look like very nice colors. I am impressed with how these colors look, especially at their low price points. These are, as I remember, just a few bucks a piece, so pretty good. The only problem is that little seal in there, but I mean, like I did with these, just like grab it with the tweezers and kind of work it along the edge and then pull the whole thing out. And you might not get too much on you. I didn't get any on my white sweater, which of course I'm wearing right now, but I did get a little bit on the fingers, but only that one time. So cool. And this looks nice. I haven't got these in a pen yet, but I've heard they're quite good. And the orange and the teal also looks really nice. So that's cool. Yeah, neat. All right, so then we have some paper in here for sure. Let's just go ahead and take them one at a time. So what do we have here? This is, from Kokuyo, Line Field. Kokuyo always makes good stuff. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So it's actually kind of bagged like this, so you can open it up and see what's inside. All right. All right, so there's the binder there. Nice plastic cover. Kokuyo, there's a little model number down there in case you want to find this someplace else. We've got our rings here, and then we have these dividers. Oh, and there's some Kokuyo paper. This paper is actually really quite good. Kokuyo Campus paper is very nice. I've used it for a lot of things, and it's a very nice and very inexpensive paper option for you if you can find them at like local places like you might have, or like maybe Daiso sometimes. Kinokuniya will have this kind of stuff, and apparently Journalsay sometimes. So that's neat. We got all these little dividers that are in here, so we can divide up our notes if we want to. That's pretty cool. Sometimes I'll use a thing like this for like meeting notes of various kinds. So like faculty meetings on a tab, and the next will be like student meetings. The next will be like I don't know, committee meetings or whatever, because that's the kind of thing. Oh wow, That's neat. Okay, so this one has all these little rings, and you can find this kind of paper is very common. I've got some Juris paper that's got this hole punch design, and I was wondering what these little things are here, which you pull out this tab, and it just like the side comes out. You can just like easily remove pages and then put them back in. That's cool. I dig that. Neat. And then you just click it back into place. Nice job, Kokuyo. So that's cool. Kokuyo line field. Neat. Oh, this has got soft rings. I love a soft ring binder. This is Soft Rings Loose Leaf Binder by Vikko. I'm not familiar with that brand. This feels nice. Different sort of packaging here. It kind of slips off. I'm going to take this off because who needs it? All right. Oh, these are weird. Ew, weird. Look at this. It's like squishy and floppy. They got a little bit of sputs on them. Oh, interesting. Oh, these are magnetic. Oh, that's neat. So I like a soft ring binder because when you stick it in your backpack, it doesn't get mushed, because sometimes if you have metal rings on a binder, they can get squished, and that's no good, but that's neat. So these are, there's the information there if you want to screen cap it and translate it sometime. But so you have these little like pads on the back where these things go through, and then you've got the rings, big soft rings. I don't know how you would find more paper for this is the only thing, because I've never seen this kind of situation down here before. But these are very snappy little magnets. That's pretty impressive. Let's see if the paper is good. Vikko Stationery. I'm not familiar with their materials. These turn pretty well though. It doesn't lay completely flat yet, but I think, oh yeah, there we go. Just gonna give it a little bit of a bend. Just put a little bend in it, and then yeah, it turns very naturally. All right, let's give this a try. All right, so this is a Ferris wheel press ink. I'm just going to scribble with some stuff, and then we'll take a look at it here in a sec. All right, so I have scribbled on it with a whole bunch of different things. Ferris wheel press, this is a Bumbling Blossom. It's a fountain pen ink. Deep Space Aurora, another fountain pen ink there. A marker, this is a zig dot marker, which can bleed through a lot of stuff sometimes. Just a regular roller ball from Retro 51. Ballpoint here from, I don't know, Pentel or something. What is this? It's a Bic Atlantis Ultra. It's actually a pretty nice ballpoint. And then a mechanical pencil there. All of them wrote nicely on it. It feels good. Let's see if it bled through. I haven't looked at that yet. Just a little bit of bleed through. Oh, well, I did manage to dislodge a page. So as I was pulling it, I was not cautious at all. And I just sort of like pulled too hard on a corner as I did it, and it popped. Well, now the ring, now it won't do it again. So that's pretty good. Yeah, a few dots coming through on the liquid ink stuff. So like this one has just a couple of dots on the roller ball. Ferris wheel press and the Journalsay came through just a little bit, but not very much. You could totally use the backside of this page. The marker weirdly didn't come through at all, and I've had that bleed through some stuff for sure before. The other stuff's pretty good. So yeah, that's hey, that's pretty good paper. The only problem here is I don't know where you would find more because of this odd stuff. But maybe this is a brand that I'm just not really aware of, but Vikko soft rings. That's fun. Yeah, that's really neat. That's interesting. And it's cool to find something I've never seen before. Oh, yeah, I was just saying, like, where would you find more? Apparently you just get more from Vikko. So yeah, here's some more. Just more of that. This is A5, 8mm ruled. I'm not going to try this out because I think it's the same exact thing that's already in here. Yeah, same paper. So that's neat. All right, we're not going to run out of that anytime soon. Well, I don't know, we got 100 pages or something like that, probably. Yeah, pretty good. Also, this comes in a whole bunch. Wow, look at that, like 5mm. That's really interesting. Huh. It's got like little breaks in between, I guess for like writing practice or something like that. That's kind of interesting. Blank graph, a few different kinds of lines, some dots. Neat. All right, well, that's where you find it. You get it from Vikko, I guess. All right, solve that problem. Good job, Aud. You thought ahead. Look at you. I'm not surprised by that at all. All right, what do you have here? Rabbit to the Moon. That's a cute little notebook. Rabbit to the Moon. Oh, I like the feel of this cover. I like a good. Oh, that's interesting. I thought it was gonna be a plastic cover over something, but it's got a very nice like sort of like matte sort of texture to it. It's got a little bit of actually, it's interesting. The camera is picking up lines through here. That's kind of weird. I wonder what's causing that. But the back is translucent, plasticky stuff, and these are just these are blank pages here. Neat. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. I don't know enough about this. So I wonder if this is sticker release paper. So the back is very, very shiny. And I don't know if you can actually write on this. It doesn't feel like this. Feels like, yeah, I think this is sticker release paper. Let me grab a sticker and we'll just test it out because I got a bunch of stickers here. Actually, instead of doing those, I'll grab one of these. It's a little bit easier to deal with. All right, I'm gonna use this little BT21 sticker here. This little mang if you're a BT21 fan. Let's just see if we can put it on here. So sticker release paper is meant to be able to kind of store stickers and rearrange them and like take them off later on in an easy way. Let's see, you come off. Yeah. I think this is sticker paper. Yeah, both sides. The sides have a little bit of a different texture to them, but yeah, no problem taking a sticker off there. So yeah, I think this is a sticker book. All right, that's really cool. Neat. Sometimes you don't want to like keep your stickers all in just like, you know, a drawer or whatever. So a lot of folks will, especially with flakes and stuff, peel them off of their little sticker bags and put them on here. And then you can just like grab them as you need them and put them like where you want them to be permanently. So that's really neat. Yeah. All right, cool. We've kind of been needing one of these because I've got a lot of those flakes and this will be really helpful for that. All right, let me move this off the desk. I'm running out of space. There's too many things in this box. Goodness. What do we have here? Oh, this is more paper. It's more of the loose leaf campus paper to go in that other little notebook. So Audrey got me extra pages for all those things. Neat. Oh, I was just talking about this kind of ruling. Look at that interesting rule. Huh. That's pretty cool. So you have all these little sections and they are different sizes. So we got 20 holes, 11 lines. What is this called? Yeah, I think this is for, well, I don't know. I don't know what this is called, but that's kind of cool. And I know this paper is going to be good because campus paper is always good, but let's take out a sheet or two and just kind of see what we got going on here. I like that it's got this like weird ruling to it. Now, this video is going to be long, but we're almost done. We're almost done. All right, look at that. That's cool. I like that they're all different colored lines. You've got, wait, are they? I don't know. I can't really tell what the color is. I think we got blue and then sort of a sage green and then a large pink line and then like a faint gray line or something like that. Let's just give it a little bit of a test here. Usually this paper is quite good. It's not like the most amazing fountain pen paper, but it's pretty darn good usually. Okay, so I think that's what you're supposed to do is like treat this as the top of the line, treat this as the base line, and this is like where your descenders go. Ascenders and descenders? I don't know. I don't really know handwriting terms. You'd think I would, given like what my hobbies are like, but I don't really. Yeah, this feels really good. Let's see how it looks on the back. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm not surprised by that. You can definitely see like all the shimmer and stuff. These are both shimmery inks. I like shimmer inks, man. I keep a lot of shimmery inks going on my desk at any time. This one right here is Teranishi Guitar ink. It's a little bit different. Interesting. Yeah, no problem at all. This is Teranishi Guitar. I got a little bit of a spread, a little few feathers there. No real bleeding though. Maybe like a tiny spot there, but that's totally fine. Yeah, not bad. I did feel a little bit of a drag, and I think that's actually, I think I have my finger there. So that might just be a little hand oil. So maybe they're a little bit sensitive to hand oils, but yeah, interesting. And cool looking paper though. I really like that. So that's neat. Wow. Okay. So this is a big old sheet of stamps. So she got me stamp pads, but also stamps. These are interesting. So these are just, these are little numbers. We got like from 0 to 400 forms. What's this? Telephone. Interesting. Huh. This is like number 493, like you'd have like an inspector or something. These are really interesting stamps. Wow, so this is like a little calendar stuff. These are like very businessy, void after time punch. These are like very businessy kind of stamps. That's fun. Oh, there's a little admit one. 1907. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I definitely don't have anything like this. This is kind of cool. That's how you like cancel a stamp right there. Indicated in passport for travel abroad, identification number, excursion. Wow. All right, that's neat. So what you do with these is you put them on like an acrylic block and then you can like stamp them. You can arrange them in various ways. Your attention to this. I like this. But you like just put it on a little acrylic block and then you stamp it. You will sometimes get some transfer to this. Like here's one. And sometimes it will stain a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It just kind of helps you see it from the other side, honestly. But you'll get a little bit of staining on these most of the time. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Just kind of clean it off with like water and maybe a little bit of like a dish soap or something. But, you know, you're not going to be able to probably get all the stamp off of it, and that's okay. Here's the one that I've used a lot more. And it's, you can see it's got like some yellowing to it, but it doesn't affect the stamp at all, of course. So interesting. Yeah, those are fun. All right, one last thing in here. And that's this. This is a very nice little cutting board, little A4 cutting board. I like a cutting board not just for cutting things on, although it is nice for that, but they're also nice to write on, because you can see like they have these various layers, and it gives you a little bit of a texture to write against, and a little bit of give, but not very much. It's like a pretty firm surface, more firm than you'll get from like a neoprene desk pad, obviously, or even like a leather desk mat. Sometimes those can be a little soft for things like ballpoints, and you can like poke through, and that sucks because you like mark on your thing. Also, it's really good as a photography background. I think that this is going to be, you'll probably see this in the background of some pictures and that sort of thing for photography, because it gives you a nice flat surface that's usually kind of matte and it won't be too shiny, but it also has a little bit of an interesting thing behind it. So it can be interesting for that. So yeah, wow, this is quite the haul we've got going on here. So many papers. We got stamps. We got inks. We have a fish full of pens, and some of these pens are really cool. The green roller balls are like kind of only okay, but man, these gel pens are really good. I like the way that these feel and the way that they end up looking on the paper. That's rad. And I love there's a fish you can just unzip and cram your pens in. I love that. Also some paints. Also some cool washi. Check out Journalsay. They have a lot of stuff, and like a little bit of everything, from things that are just like kind of off-brand stuff to things that are very on-brand, like Kokuyos and such, inks, and man, so many things. So thanks very much to Journalsay for wanting to work with me again. Thanks to y'all for supporting my channel and you know, telling other folks that you saw stuff here. This site has apparently been around since 2021 out in Hong Kong, and they have all kinds of neat stuff. So hey, maybe hurry up and get it if you hurry up and order it anyway, because who knows what's gonna be going on with that kind of foreign shipping here soon. But you know, check it out, because this is neat. I mean, look at this. I've never seen that before. So cool. All right, that's it, folks. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in another video sometime soon. Happy holidays to all y'all who are celebrating all the holidays these next couple of months, and you know, that's it. Until next time, peace out.